sasa we're going into our second topic of the day, sawa sawa, where we're talking about Kenyans going abroad. How many people here, if I may just start by asking, watu wangapi hapa wameshai apply for green card ama wakatafuta kazi nje ya Kenya?
In Kenya, we have there's a lot of bribing. If you need a job, you have to talk to someone. You have to give out something so that you can get a job. So you have to try somewhere else where you can fit. So I thought if I try outside, maybe I'll get something more. Yeah, but it didn't work out.
Ulijaribu mara moja ama mara
mingi sana? Yeah.
Ulikuwa unajaribu wapi haswa?
Germany, UK, but they needed a lot of money, so I decided let it be. Yeah.
Na kwa sasa?
Kwa sasa now I'm married to a man who is abroad. Yeah.
So alibahatika.
So mi sioni nikienda, labda nikienda kiniita. Yeah.
Nilifikiria, I talked to a friend in US. He has been there for over 30 years now. Anytime he comes home, he's my cousin. Anytime he comes home, anasema home is home. Nyumbani ni nyumbani. Hata ukue huko, hata ukue na nini, lakini nyumbani ni nyumbani.
I have a brother.
I'm ready to build my country.
Who left for US in the year 2001. He left that he was going to take medicine. After some times, he did do his exams. Akaacha medicine, he went for nursing. After some times, he was also told that his registration was cancelled, so there's no way he could have taken his exams. He left nursing, akaanza kufanya attendance in business courses. At times he calls us back at home, please send me some cash, ninalala kwa gari, nimefungiwa nyumba, sijui what, so many things. And therefore, if I was a parent, I would only take my son or my daughter to US. Kama he's already married, he has set a family, he has gotten his career in Kenya, so he's just going to further.
They are going because they need jobs, they need something to do, they need money, they need to change their future. That's why they are going. Indangi ati for fun or something, hiyo inakujanga later.
But I think if we can get jobs, there's nothing we go.
Yeah, true.
I think people go abroad just to not only for education and other things, but also to further themselves, to look for a better standard of living, and just basically just live life.
But let me ask this, because I'm tunasikia very many horror stories about people who've gone abroad. Oh, Mara, they are washing toilets, and like those examples we've had, someone is sleeping in the car and everything. If it's that bad out there, kwa nini hawarudi tu nyumbani mara moja?
They don't have something to come back to.
Yes.
Most of them went. I have a friend who went to Germany. She's been trying to come back, but then she's like, where? She can't, I'm already married, so she can't come back. She has a child. She can't come to her place. Her mother is in Germany, and the mother is also struggling to get fare to come and stay in the village. They don't have anything there, and they've been there because they don't have something to fall on to here.
All right, all the way from abroad, South Imenti Central. My goodness, and now we're back to watch the cartoon. Is the cartoon zetu ni local, eh? Finlay never disappoints. He promised not to let you down. He'll never disappoint. Speaking of promises, niliwa promise kitu jana. Kama unakumbuka, nawafanyia kesho.
I think not all of them who come from abroad find it hard to settle. Or maybe for those ones who are not actually focused on what they wanted to do, and then they stay outside there, they mess up their lives, and they come back to the country, they have nothing to fall back on to. Only those who are, but those who are actually focused on what they wanted in their lives when they were abroad, probably when they come back to the country, they live very, very nicely, and they really support their families, and they develop. Yes.
But when we also look at our Sisi kama relatives or watu ambao wako abroad, we put so much pressure on them. And why is that the case? Kwa sababu you expect too much. Mtu tu ameenda hivi, 1 month later you're already asking for dollars and euros. Why is that the case?
Unaona ni kama wako afadhali. And in fact wako afadhali. Hata hiyo kazi wanafanya hata kama ni kuosha choo, at least they are paid good money, yeah? And then kazi huko ni you are respected in whatever you do. Sio kama hapa unaonekana ni mtu mbaya ukiosha choo.
I think it's ideology. Say people think these guys are perceived as going out there to look for greener pastures. They're going to the developed world, land of plenty, so they're expected to actually show something for it. That's why they're pressured into giving back, being something home. 45
billion of the money that comes into Kenya or is circulated in Kenya comes from people abroad. They send that money annually to their relatives here. So tunaona pia tunapata hela kidogo kwa the economy. But what else do you think is the upside of people who are living abroad?
They get good education, I think. They have better colleges than here. Zile pesa wana earn pale, it's double like what we earn here. Kwa hivyo wako na pesa hata wakituma huku, unaweza fanya mambo nyingi sana. Kushinda sisi tuko hapa.
Unaweza fanya maybe 1 hour you get money, 3 hours na hapa just 8 hours. Na umeandikwa na 2,500. So for that when you're abroad, hizo hours mingi ufanye pale utume dola nyumbani, ujenge nyumba.
It's more focused because you know in Kenya sometimes when you get problems you're like I can always go to my mother, but there's no one, so you just have to think. Your mind works faster than when you're here. I lived in Uganda for 7 years and at times I would even go and work in a restaurant at night because at that time I knew if I don't work there is nothing.
It all boils down into having good leadership, because once we have good leadership, it means we all have good policies, good institutions. So it means there will be no more urge so much for people to leave their country, because you know your country is the best country.
Yeah, it's true. But if you had a chance to relocate right now, where would you go?
I would choose to go to the US because one, it is one country where I think they are a bit too high level when it comes to politics, or they are at a high level, you see, and it's more democratic.
I'm too old to go into someone's country. I should just live in my country and stay in the country.
I should build my country instead of going there to make money. Why don't I create all the jobs here?
So I go to an African country, particularly this the south, maybe the Namibia or the southern desert countries, and even West Africa.
So instead of going there to benefit yourself, you go there to benefit other people.
It's good to stay.
My goodness, what a guy! What a guy! Hey!
Me, I would go to Japan. Japan is very much ahead, so I would go there. Because even if you learn Japanese, you come back here, man, you sell. Not very many people learn Japan.
Believe me, don't, life is too short. Me, if I'm given a chance, I'll go to UK, make money for 10 years, then I come back and enjoy it.
Yes, stay here. I love my country.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And your country loves you.
Yeah. I'll stay here. Yeah. I love my country.
Definitely travel to Europe so that I can just see what's going on outside and see how I can make a change here through what I've seen over there.
That's the end of our debate kwa leo, and on the second topic on Kenyans going abroad, it has two sides. There's a good side and a bad side. So it's not all horror and it's not all bliss. It's just a mix of the two. So it's up to you, you know.
And I like the guys who said, me, I've gone abroad, I've gone to Nakuru, I've gone to Mombasa, I've gone to, and I came back here. Kogelo, I was there, buwan. I was there, and then my visa expired, buwan.
Kwa sasa tumefika mwisho wa Matatu. Asante sana kwa kuwa nasi. Mimi ni Miriam.
Na mimi ni JP.
Kumbuka kesho tuko hapa na mada zingine mbili kali sana usiku. Remember you can find us on Facebook at Matatu Sema Kitu. Like us there and send us your comments, feedback, everything.
And on Twitter, Matatu Kenya.
Yes, follow us on Twitter also. Sawa sawa.
Follow us, we follow you. Usinifollow sana, naweza enda abroad. But
asante sana kwa kuwa nasi kwa sasa. God bless you and bye bye.
Yeah.